In today's video, we're going to be talking about the hardest achievement from every single Call of Duty game that has currently released. So let's start right away with COD 2. Released in 2005 and known by many as one of the hardest campaigns to beat on veteran in Call of Duty history, it's no surprise that that is the hardest achievement in COD 2, War Hardened, for clearing the game on either hardened or veteran difficulty. If you clear this on hardened, I'm not going to make fun of you, but you're missing out on like literally every other achievement in the game other than beating the tutorial. This is my own personal progress. As you see, I've beaten Winter War on veteran, but I am not exactly having fun with this game. We now move on to COD 3, which is the first COD game to have multiplayer achievements, but we're not going to be talking about multiplayer achievements in this video because most of those are just get a certain amount of points or get to a certain rank, which are more grindy than difficult. But the hardest achievement in COD 3 would go to this one. To get this one, I'm just kidding. The hardest one is Grizzled Veteran for, take a guess, beating the game on veteran. I'm debating between two specific achievements as the hardest one for COD 4. The Shot and Mile High Club. This singular piece of one shot, one kill on veteran is the only reason it even makes the list because this has no checkpoints, and if you die at all, you have to restart this entire bit of waiting around for the helicopter to arrive, and you have such minimal time to even get to the copter in the first place. I actually died here 8 different times trying to get Macmillan onto the ship. Every single time I died there, I wanted to just do this. Hey, Squidward! But the difference between one shot, one kill and Mile High Club is that with Mile High Club, I knew what I was getting myself into. In fact, I even counted my deaths on this level, and I died 782 times trying to clear this on veteran. I knew it was coming, and I even did this level before I did the rest of the campaign on veteran because I had already beaten the game on recruit years before. Before anyone asks, this is not my gameplay, this is the world record speedrun of this level. Your goal is to get to this VIP section in under 1 minute on veteran, and then you immediately have to rush your way over here and headshot this guy, and if you miss this headshot and accidentally hit the hostage, you have to restart the entire level. And that's assuming you don't just get sprayed to death immediately, because that seemed to happen to me quite a lot. As for Call of Duty World at War, we have another two-way tie between Blowtorch and Corkscrew and For the Motherland. Blowtorch and Corkscrew is done by beating the level with the same name on veteran, and For the Motherland is done for beating Heart of the Reich on veteran. But how hard could that possibly be? Yeah, that single clip alone just summarizes everything about both of those levels. Modern Warfare 2's hardest achievement in the campaign would go to Pit Boss for clearing the pit mission in under 30 seconds. But the hardest achievement in general for this game would go to Star 69 for clearing Special Ops. The only reason I marked Pit Boss as the hardest one is because it is the rarest of all the campaign-related achievements on Xbox. Yes, more people beat the campaign on Hardened than they did this course in under 30 seconds. What you're seeing on screen right now is me actually getting the Pit Boss achievement. As you can see, I'm very sloppy. But then eventually, I went on to MW2 Campaign Remaster and cleared this in under 20 seconds. As for Star 69, if you've played even one special op on veteran, then you know how hard this achievement really is. It's also worth noting that for 2 of the ops, you need 2 players. I currently have about 36 stars in this mode on veteran, and my god is it difficult. It's the only reason I haven't 100% the original MW2 from 2009, but I have its campaign remaster. For Black Ops 1, the hardest achievement would go to Lightfoot. All you have to do is speedrun the ship part at the end of Project Nova in under 45 seconds, but you have to do it on veteran. Due to it being veteran and enemies being very easily able to kill you, you have to, but also you can't haul ass there. So like you have to find that perfect balance. The hardest achievement for Modern Warfare 3 is a more grindy one called Arms Dealer. This requires you to buy every single weapon in the survival weapon armory, which requires you to get account level 50 and 113,000 in-game dollars. While this is a really grindy achievement, it is nothing compared to what's going to be happening later on. Trust me, Black Ops 3 is its own story, but before that is Black Ops 2. The achievement in question being called Giant Accomplishment. To get it, you have to complete every single level challenge in the game. I don't know what the f was going through the developers' minds, but the amount of times I've had to replay levels just to do one challenge is insane. And before I keep going, let me talk about what inspired me to make this video. YouTuber Nick AR did a video where he unlocked the hardest achievement in every COD game, and a good amount of them I actually thought were pretty easy, so I figured I'd do a video talking about which ones I consider to be the hardest. And my reason for talking about this during Black Ops 2, roll the clip.
I chose this over the more rare achievement, Giant Accomplishment, since Futurist would be skillfully harder.
Liar! The hardest achievement in Call of Duty Ghosts goes to Piece of Cake for storming the common room in the level Atlas Falls without taking any damage on veteran difficulty. Contrary to most veteran-related achievements, this one was actually pretty easy. But that's also because all the other achievements in COD Ghosts are relatively pretty easy anyways. The only reason this is the hardest achievement of them all is because it requires you to play on Veteran, even though Veteran's pretty easy for this one. This might be a controversial opinion, but the next COD game has one of my favorite campaigns, Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare's hardest achievement is Wheelman for completing the hoverbike section in the level Aftermath without taking any damage or hitting any walls. I chose this over the more rare achievement Flying Ace for shooting down 10 enemies with a machine gun in the level Throttle because I did that one first try on my Veteran run and it's honestly the easiest thing in the world. And now, the moment all COD players have been waiting for. Black Ops 3. The hardest achievement being Personal Decorator. I'm not going to go into too much detail on this because this video would be over an hour long, so we're going to quickly speedrun how to get every single decoration. Master of Arms. Get every campaign weapon attachment. Camouflage is 650 kills for primaries and 150 for secondary weapons. Dedicated to excellence. Upgrade all cyber cores by getting fabrication kits from different difficulty levels, accolades, and other things. Armament superiority. Unlock and purchase all weapons, lethals, tacticals, and tactical rigs. Heroic service. Beat the game on Veteran. Legendary service. Beat the game on Realistic. Immortal Fame. Beat every level on Veteran without dying a single time. Chronicler. Locate all collectibles in the campaign. Above and Beyond. Complete all accolades for missions. Duty calls. Complete all campaign challenges. Tried and True. Get 35,000 points in combat immersion. Grim Reaper. Kill 2,000 enemies. And full honors getting every other decoration. Infinite Warfare's hardest achievement would go to Insert Coin. To do this one, in the Spaceland Zombies map, you have to play every single arcade game, and a few of them are bugged because they're made by Activision, but even then, you also have to score tickets on every single arcade game for them to count. Oh, and must we not forget, you have a zombie chasing you this entire time, and unless you have a friend to occupy the zombie, this is a really annoying achievement. The hardest achievement in COD World War II goes to Defender for protecting the convoy by shooting down all the planes in the Rhine. The planes have a very specific flight pattern, and if you miss any of them, you have to start the entire level over. And it's also worth noting that there's a checkpoint in the middle of this, so if you miss any of the planes, then trigger the checkpoint, you're screwed. So notice how I've been talking about games that have campaigns in them, right? What happens if you take that away? Black Ops 4! I've never played this game, nor do I have any intention on playing it right now, so I'm just going to leave this one up to you. Comment down what you think the hardest achievement was, and tell me how to get it, and there's a chance you'll have your comment pinned. Modern Warfare 2019's hardest achievement is Golden Path, for clearing the level Clean House using only 1 bullet per threat and without taking any damage. And the reason this is the hardest one is because I've done it 8 times and the achievement still hasn't popped at all. The hardest achievement for Black Ops Cold War is Reunited with Fidelina for reaching round 65 in Dead Ops Arcade and defeating the Mama Beck boss. I tried to do this one time, but I forgot I'm actually ass at zombies, so no chance. COD Vanguard's hardest achievement is Legend in the Making. This one's done by protecting the partisans without missing a shot. You do have access to infinite Molotovs, but if you make any mistakes, yeah, you're screwed. The Modern Warfare 2 Remake's hardest achievement would go to any of the ones where you have to get 3 stars on a special op, because the servers are dead, and even then, it requires speedrunning and some other difficult things, which makes it relatively annoying. The MW3 Remake's hardest achievement goes to Twofer for using the EBR-14 to kill 2 enemies with 1 bullet 5 times in the level payload without ever sounding the alarm. If you've done any stealth in Call of Duty, you know that this is one of the easiest achievements ever, but also there's not really any hard achievements in this game. We got 2 games left. The hardest achievement in Black Ops 6 goes to David vs. Goliath for in the level Checkmate destroying an APC using an RC XD, and the hardest achievement in Black Ops 7 is playing the game because it f***ing sucks. So 21 games later, which achievement is the hardest and the easiest? Well, the hardest is Personal Decorator from Black Ops 3. And the easiest achievement of all 21 that I've mentioned would be War Hardened from COD 2.